How would you assess the Dragons season to date?
Yeah, it's been I think one of progression. I think we started quite poorly on Magic Weekend, and then the game against Wakefield, they both played really well, but we started off a bit slow. And then we've been progressing for about a month, and probably had a step backwards against Salford, and then probably had our best game on the weekend against Warrington. So overall, I'd say we're team under construction still, but hopefully on the improve.
Obviously, you came in the off season. Are you happy with the way you're progressing, not only on the pitch but also off it? You think you're making sort of continuous strides in the right direction?
Yeah, I hope so. I think, it's a young club. We're in our 6th season. I think there's still a lot to be done. I think that's one thing that people that have been down there understand. But there's a lot of work to be done down at the Catalans. Just on they've advanced rapidly in their 5 years so far, but there's still some really sort of small things to be done, and then some big things that we need to keep working on to make it a successful project down there. So I'd say, yeah, we've done some good things in the last sort of 4 or 5 months that I've been there, but we've got a long way to go.
I think with the team that we have and the players that we have, I think we've got the ability to beat anyone. It's how we play on the day, and I think leading up to the game against Warrington, I had a really good feeling. I didn't know if we were going to win or lose, but I knew we were going to play well. And to get the win by 2 points is fantastic, and hopefully it's a good boost for the guys in the team, and we can kick on from there.
Yeah, mate, it'll be a great challenge, as the weekend was as well. Playing against 2 top teams within a space of a week. Friday night, at their home ground. It'll be a big game, big occasion, and I think everyone's looking forward to it. First time I played against Wigan, obviously, and especially at their home ground. So I'm, looking forward to it and everything that comes with that. They're a very good team from what I've seen, and we're looking forward to the game.
Yeah, I think sometimes it can be good. We can still, because the games are close together, we can ride the emotion from this win and hopefully, take it straight into Wigan on Friday night. And I think most of the teams has pulled up pretty fine after the game. Obviously, we lost Greeny with his elbow, but I think everyone else has come through okay, and we may even have Blanchy back and maybe 1 or 2 others. So if we can keep the momentum that we've got from the Warrington game, I think we're a big chance this weekend.
Yeah, I think it's one of those Super League seasons that anyone can beat anyone on the day. I think you've got to be confident in your own ability, and we've been progressing for most of the season. Things hadn't really gone our way so far, but we played pretty well on the weekend, and so it was good to get the win. Yeah,
they'll bash down your front door. That's what Wigan do. They don't try and hide the fact that they're going to come at you. Michael Maguire's instilled an ethic in them pretty quickly in one season, and if you don't match them for that, you can't stand there and try and be fighting it out at the end for a win. So you've got to match them for that intensity, and you got to stand up to it as well. They're not going to lie down for 80 minutes. So it'll be a tough game.
Yeah, they're a very physical side. I think that this season, especially last season, they're probably the benchmark of the Super League. They've really taken the game to another level, I think, and all the teams are really looking at what they're doing and trying to compete with them. So across the paddock, they're all very strong, and they play for the whole 80 minutes, every tackle, every minute of the game. So we've got to try and compete with that and match them in some of those areas, and if that happens, then we'll be in the game.